Well, a mother and daughter duo with over 70 years of experience in collecting and selling historic gems at Antiques on Old 8th Street in Sioux Falls. Meet Sherry and Shirley Watke. This week's Someone You Should Know.
This one is a celluloid.
Sherry Watke Shively and her mother Shirley Watke are collectors and sellers of antiques, specializing in jewelry.
You can kind of tell the difference between glass and plastic.
I got started going with Mother to junk shops when I was a kid and looking for treasures. And years ago I started doing flea markets and had booths in malls to get started as a dealer. These are foreign pieces in here from Germany, Italy.
Years ago, they went to an estate sale that offered a large array of costume jewelry, which began their love for antique jewelry.
These are from anywhere the 1800s.
I buy jewelry. People will bring in Grandma's jewelry box. They have picked out the pieces they want to keep and then they want to sell the rest. And so that's what gives us a lot of our inventory.
Sherry explains how items in chain stores pale in comparison to special one-of-a-kind finds.
Anything unique. I like the unique perspective of antiques. You can go to Kohl's and buy anything there, yes, but you can't get that unique perspective that you can from a vintage item.
History is what draws both mother and daughter to their love for antiques.
These are my research books. I've always been interested in history, but I didn't really become interested in jewelry history until I came up here with Sherry. She's a gem to work for, and I do work for her. So sometimes she tells me what to do, and sometimes I go ahead and do things on my own. And each pattern has a name. This is Holiday.
I really enjoy working with my mother. My mother has so much knowledge about antiques and jewelry especially that I learn from her every day.
Both Sherry and Shirley share the background story and time period of each object in their store.
I suppose my favorite things are the cameos. My husband and I are Civil War reenactors. We've been all over the United States going to various battles. And I always make sure I wear the appropriate cameo from the 1800s.
Buyers from far and wide come to shop their exclusive collections.
We just have women from all over the Midwest. Men too, they come in and buy for their wives.
They're individual pieces of jewelry.
Shirley creates Christmas tree pictures out of leftover jewelry to make sure every piece is used.
They're mostly broken pieces that have or one of a kind. I don't want to see any piece of jewelry go to waste. And so often we get in jewelry that has one earring or, just one piece. And so those are the things that I take and make the Christmas trees.
Both mother and daughter continue their passion for passing on unique finds to antique lovers throughout the Midwest.
Oh, that's a great feeling. That really is. Because I know the feeling I get when I have found something that matches a set that I have.
Well, they encourage people to bring in their antiques to learn the history of their own pieces, whether they want to sell or buy. Well, as always, if there is someone you think we should all know, please email a nomination to news@dakotanewsnow.com. Well, stay with us. Top stories next.